Good night, everybody. My apologies, my apologies. The link just wouldn't let me connect, guys. Big up to all of you joining. How are you doing tonight? Lots of news coming in. And guys, I have to say, I could have predicted some of these things because I was saying to myself today, ain't no way we actually made a bid for Berg. That was the old bid. That's looked like an old article. You know what I'm saying? But big up to you guys coming in. Won't have to worry about Berg anymore. He's off to Fulham and they're no longer interested in Scotty. Well, this is why I said I put my money on Scotty going to Napoli, guys. I think a lot of you were not hearing me. Big up to you guys. 155 to go to 1K subs. Let's do it, guys. Thank you all. Thanks to you. Big up to you, GB coming in. Robert Nash, UGARTE deed advanced since 1 month. Yeah, I know. But right now, it looks more likely than anything else with the player pushing. And they have not been announcing it because they're trying to save face, but they are willing to accept lowered fee to get the player moved on. It's one of those things where it's on an untenable situation when a player wants to leave. So let's look into the article, guys. As you are coming in, I'm going to bring it in one time and bring it to the stage. So let's get these stories on the way. Let's examine the first one. And, well, you guessed it. It's Fulham getting in on the action, taking Sanderberg off our worries so we don't have to worry about the player. But big up to Sanderberg. I guess we're going to see what he's really made of playing in the Premier League for one of the teams trying to compete for the top 10. Let's see how it goes, guys. Big up to you all coming in. Let's check this article out and hear what it has to say. Manchester United reportedly already proposed an offer to sign Burnley midfielder, although it's understood that Paris Saint-Germain midfielder Manuel Ugarte is the club's priority target for the midfield role that needs to be filled in Eric Ten Hag's side. According to the Daily Mail, Burnley suggested that they would prize Berg out of a move by demanding £30 million for his signature. Berg, who initially on United's radar way back in 2019, is yet to play for Burnley this season, but now has been subjected to another bid from a Premier League club. A new report coming in from Sky claims Fulham have made a bid to Burnley for Berg worth around 20 million plus add-ons. The Cottagers are also said to be interested in signing the United midfielder Scott McTominay, which tells you everything you need to know about how Marco Silva thought his midfield performed against United in their 1-0 defeat against Old Trafford on Friday night. Fulham had 2 bids rejected for McTominay this summer. That the latest was worth 20 million. The report also suggests United are keeping dialogue with Burnley for Berg. Is this a blow for United? I would not consider this a blow, guys. Would Berg have been right now if they really wanted him? Plus, if we change our mind, the Reds would blow Fulham interest out of the water. It would be a no-brainer for Berg, knowing United have had a long-standing interest in him and had a chance to join a bigger club in the world. It's clear that United priority is off Ugarte alone. However, it may be a blow if it means Fulham don't have the money to reach the demand set for McTominay's signature. And that's going to be interesting because, as you know, there's also the likes of clubs like Napoli that's interested in Scott McTominay, guys, and I'm saying to you guys that Scott McTominay would most likely be going off to Napoli. Now, a report is coming in on Jadon Sancho, and this is the latest reports coming in via not only the English press, but coming in through Germany and as well as French reports. You know what I'm saying? L'Equipe. Big up to you, Rajat. What's going on? I wonder if Rabiot is coming too. I'm telling you, Rabiot is going to be coming. I keep telling you guys, but no one has been listening to me. Big up to you, Frankie. Glory, Man United. I'm late again. I'm sorry, bro. Get Mark N to 850 so they can talk. Big up. Good morning, guys. Big up to you. Late again. I'm sorry, bro. I'm going to be back. I had to do this live brief really quickly. And you know what? I was sitting there. My phone rang. My brother called. And you know what? I was on the phone. Big up to guys. McTominay is not going to PSG, bro. 13 likes and 13 in the chats. Let's keep it going, guys. I don't want to eat Berg chicken again. Big up to you. Hi, Lou and France. Hope you're well. Good night to you. I think everyone is better now that you're here. Smash the likes, subscribe, and turn on the notifications reds. So, guys, let's get into this report. And what's coming on is this. Manchester United winger Jadon Sancho is set to stay at the club beyond deadline day, given that there have been no formal bids for the player. according to Sky Sports News. Sancho fell out with Erik ten Hag, manager, last season, and we already know this. He was out on loan for Borussia Dortmund, so we're not going to talk about that as well. He returned this summer and played for the Dutch manager in preseason, also featured in the Community Shield. Ten Hag kept him out of the team for Manchester Premier League opening day fixture against Fulham, whilst uncertainty remained over his future. Sancho had attracted interest from Paris Saint-Germain, though that link has cooled since the French sides signed Desiree Doué from Rennes. There have been other clubs in the queue as well, but as of now, no formal moves yet. As the situation stands, we'll see Sancho on Manchester United's books beyond the 30th of August, like I was saying to you guys early on in the midday stream. Now, let's get into the meaty issue, guys. Let's get into Manuel Ugarte. And according to reports from Fabrizio Romano, the Man United are making the best choice to get this player deal done. I can't believe we didn't sort out the Burge deal. Very silly. To be fair, Tommy Boyle, I don't think we were ever really truly interested in Burge. I think we were always going to sign Rabiot, who in effect to me is a much better version of Sanderberg. Sanderberg is 25, 26 years old, and Rabiot is only 28. And I think Rabiot is a much better quality player that offers the same thing that he offers and the experience that he doesn't have. You know what I mean? Big up for that. But you know what? Big up to you, Alien Red Devils, as well. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, at the end of the day, it might be seeming as a loss, but you never know. We might be well and on to bigger and better things. Let's cover this article that's going on right now. Manchester United have made 4 signings during the ongoing transfer window. It is clear that Manuel Ugarte is their next priority, but the club have yet to find a solution with Paris Saint-Germain, or so it has been reported. They are eyeing a £1 million offer for his services, but there are reports coming in right now. And Fabrizio Romano, who was speaking earlier, revealed that Ugarte is crazy about joining United and he's desperate to make the move happen. The reputed journalist added that the Red Devils have signed their top targets so far. The arrival of Ugarte is seen as the best way to complete the transfer window. He said, Manuel Ugarte is crazy and he's desperate to make the deal happen. They've gotten their top target so far, and the potential signing of Manuel is seen as the best way to complete their target deadline. So, United could push this deal through, and therefore it could happen long before the deadline day. There are reports saying that we might be waiting until deadline day, but currently there are some moves that are happening in Manchester United that we will be revisiting, guys, that will allow us to spend some money. I.e., there's an 8.5 million deal for Facundo Pellistri that are in advanced talks. We spoke about that today, guys. Pellistri might be moving on in the next 24 hours to Panathinaikos. That's 8.5 million pounds. Scott McTominay is likely to head to Napoli for a valuation of 30 million pounds in a loan with an obligation to buy. So that money kind of is able to fall in on the books in this transfer window, as we will be getting possibly 10 million to 12 million euros paid down, which in effect allows us to have recouped somewhere in the region of 20 million pounds in total for those 2 sales in cash in hand. United will also receive 38.5 million for PS departure that could be eyeing a deal worth is 45 million for Manuel Ugarte. There's some talks that Christian Eriksen could be leaving as well this week, with some interest coming in from Anderlecht. Guys, it's going to be really interesting. It's going to go down to the wire, but this week there's lots of outgoings that is set to be happening and possible. Let's see if by tomorrow we hear terms agreed with Napoli for Scott McTominay, Panathinaikos for Facundo Pellistri. There are talks that Celtic is coming in for Hannibal Mejbri as well with a 9 million euro bid. So, that's somewhere in the region of almost 30 million euros. It's going to come good in our bid to signing Manuel Ugarte, guys. I can't say that we don't have any money in the coffers, but imagine recouping 30 million pounds of pure profit from academy players allows us to spend. So it might just see us go in and make a bid and get this deal over the line. There are some reports coming out in Germany tonight that United have had a successful bid gone in. Verbally, though, it's not been confirmed, but they have a verbal agreement somewhere nearing the region of 43 million pounds. possibly with add-ons rising up to £5 million. So therefore, United are said to be making headway on the deal. Now, it could be announced in the next 24 hours that the deal is officially agreed, but I can't tell you for sure right now, as I'm just hearing some possible reports in this current moment. The 23-year-old won a stunning 3.9 tackles, 6.4 duels per league outing last term with 7.2 ball recoveries. He completed 91% of his passes, losing just possession just 7.4 occasions on average. This is after playing 27 games for the Parisians last season, guys. So I don't know why people are thinking that Manuel Ugarte does not get any game time. Now, I'm going to bring you another report, guys, that is set to land Manchester United somewhere in the region of £10 million. Guys, are you ready for this? Check this out, my brethren. Check this out. What are your thoughts on this? Some of you might be upset, but it certainly looks like Will Fish will be rounding up the Ugarte money that we need to get him in the doors. Early doors, guys. Early doors. I'm betting you no one is talking about this. And Cardiff City are closing on a move for this player, and it's going to be a permanent transfer somewhere in the region of £9 million. Guys, what are your thoughts in the comments? Let me know. Can you now see that the possible add up? You know, like what I was saying, Luan, is that we're getting £30 million for Scott McTominay with a loan with an obligation to buy. The problem is that they're going to only pay down like 10 million on that deal, with the other 20 coming in next summer. So once the obligation is signed, it's like money in the bag, Luan. I would do that deal as well. Whoever thinks we are not making top three is not a United fan. Big up. Berg is Fulham's level. Never. Alien, my brother, I wanted to say that so badly. He found his level, but people would hate me. Big up to you, broski. Big up to Casimir. Good evenings. Good evenings. Leicester to be relegated. Spurs won't make top five. Fair Newcastle. True. We 100 get Ugarte, Amrabat, or Rabiot. I'm telling you guys. It's looking like we're going to be getting a Rabiot and an Amrabat. Rabiot's on a free. If Eriksen moves, he's taking up the same wages that Eriksen, guys. So it's not going to be that much of a difference. You know what I mean? Ugarte and Amrabat will work perfect. However, didn't Amrabat go somewhere else? There's a report that Amrabat is getting some interest from Atletico Madrid, my bro, but there's no actual confirmation on him accepting a deal or anything like that. Yeah, Kadioglu is seemingly going to Brighton and Hove. There are some reports that the deal is almost done with a medical scheduled this week. Did the Glazers lower their price for Sheikh Jassim, so Man United should pay the money to PSG? Well, it looks like they're going to pay the money, my brother. Trust when I'm telling you. I've been hearing some reports. It's a 6-year deal, right? There's going to be an initial payment. The total value is somewhere in the region of £47 million. Let's see how it goes. Trust me when I say I've been hearing this report. It could come out and you could get that information, and you might be saying you heard it here first. Big up to you. Ugarte is encouraged by Lissandra. 100%. Palestri is going to Greece. Yeah, he is. 66 watching, guys. Don't forget, help the channel grow, guys. Smash those likes. Get in and smash those likes. Even if you don't want to subscribe, every time you like, it will afford someone else the opportunity to get a chance to view the content and possibly subscribe themselves. And you know what? Help your boy grow. You know what I mean? It's a young channel. I'm trying to do my best, and I hope to bring you guys better information and more timely with more certifiable stuff as well. We should have got Berg. He may not be world class, but he's no steady Eddie either. He's an elite footballer with a high IQ for the game, and he's never injured. Think Matic Carrick, he would suit us. I never thought Matic suit us. To be fair, I would have never had Matic at the club. To be honest, bro, I thought he was too old and was not good enough. To be fair, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not changing stance on that one. But let's get into the story on Will Fish moving to Cardiff City, because the deal is very advanced, and it looks like he could be out the door in the next 2 days. Cardiff City are set to complete the signing of Will Fish from Man United on a permanent basis. Cardiff City have reached an agreement with Man United as they're close on the signing of Will Fish to sanction their defense. The Bluebirds have endured a difficult start to the campaign, losing both their league games so far. and they've conceded 7 goals in the process. So bringing in defensive reinforcements was always on the agenda for Errol Bulut. And the need for a centre-back has increased after it was revealed that Mark McGuinness is set to join Luton Town. Now, Jesper Dallin is expected to sign for Cercle Brugge, and the Manchester United News have now stated that Fish is on his way to the Welsh capital, as they confirmed a fee that had been agreed between clubs. Will Fish can flourish at Cardiff City. The 21-year-old is a highly rated at Old Trafford, but he has understandably found it very difficult to get near the first team. Therefore, his game time in recent years has come out on a loan, with Fish having a spell at Stockport before spending the previous campaigns with Hibernian. The defender was a standout figure for the Edinburgh outfit, and he returned to United this summer as he featured regularly in pre-season before picking up an injury in a defeat to Liverpool. But with this deal expiring in 12 months' time, Erik ten Hag strengthening his defensive options has been decided as it's the right time for Fish to move permanently. That seems likely a sensible move, as he will now get the chance to play week in, week out in the Championship, and Fish's performance in Scotland suggests he could thrive in their second tier. At best, the youngster is powerful defender, will now win his duels, and he's strong in the air, as well as you would expect for someone that's come through United. He's relatively comfortable on the ball, so it looks like a shrewd bit of business for Cardiff City, and Fish as the player should increase the value down the line if he develops in the way that the club will hope. Cardiff City fans will need to have patience, as this summer transfer could be on the cards in the next few weeks. Guys, what are your thoughts in the comments? Let me know what you're thinking. It looks like we're doing some business. I mean, we're selling a young player that I think would have probably came into the first team or sometime next season. But guys, it's already a done deal. Yeah, Fish is a done deal. Yeah, bro. Kumbala Fish is gone, but the money is coming in, guys, and we're gonna get Ugarte. This is what this has been done. But no, it's still around, and he's really good. But not. Oh, you talking about Bennett? Reese Bennett. Yeah, Reese Bennett is very good, bro. Big up to you, Randy, as well. Hope you're well. Selling Fish and keeping Lindelof. Bro, I think Lindelof might be going, but Lindelof is kind of injured as well, though. So we're hoping that he finds some fitness in the next coming days so he can pass a fitness test in the following week, which is the final week of the transfer window. Give me nah box. Nah box. We're never gonna buy Branthwaite. 70 million is a waste of money. 160k a week for what? For what player, bro? That makes no sense. I personally don't think United need to sell players to fund Ugarte. Ineos made the final 42 million bid way ahead of these all the way. Will Fish, Palestri sales, Ineos are not going higher because of them deals. Bro, to be fair, I'm not going to say that they're going higher. The final bid will always be around 42 million plus add-ons. I was always reporting this, my bro. And to be fair, bro, I think Ogonayi is a better center back than Will Fish. There's a few other center backs that are a bit younger and haven't gotten the chance in preseason that I think would serve as a better defensive option coming through from the youth setup. Reese Bennett, as you know, is still here as well, so I'm not too mad about it. At the end of the day, I think we need the best players to come into the team right now to fit what we need to do. And, if we have to sell Reece Bennett for that, it's a sad situation. But at the end of the day, bro, long live United, my brother. Long live United. Yeah, but, I was always telling you guys at Debare, McTominay is going to Napoli on a loan with an obligation to buy. You know what I mean? I told you guys that this weekend. Trust me when I say that, bro. You know what I mean? Big up. It did happen during the Liverpool game. He took a nasty tackle. Yeah, that's when he got injured, bro. Box, I don't know why you want to buy Branthwaite at all, bro. Big up to you, Jeff Steele. Hope you're having a good night down under, my brethren. Hope all is well. Big up to you. Get Palacios for me. Good CM may be able to play the 6. Not too sure which Palacios you're talking about. There's quite a few of them, buddy. Sol Kwambala and Fish bought metatarsal injury Euro. Well, Alien, Kwambala asked to leave. I don't think the club was expecting to leave. And I don't think they would have been able in a situation to promise him game time. But I think they told him he can fight for game time, but he was getting a guarantee of game time at the Yellow Submarine. So I think that's why he went to Villarreal. In my honest opinion, it's probably gonna be Ugarte and Rabiot, bro. Ugarte is the player we spend money on, and Rabiot coming in on a free. I think that's the two options in midfield that we're going to see. There's also been some reports coming in that we have been monitoring Edison, but we have not made any formal approaches as of yet. I don't think that's something we're going to... I don't know if to say we might be doing Edison and Ugarte. I don't think that's the case unless Atalanta is willing to take a small payment now and the rest of the payments over the length of his contract. Ugarte will 100% become a Man United player. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, my bro. Vardy has scored for Leicester. I told these man, it's going to be a draw game. Spurs will be in the mud. Big up to Jamie Vardy. I hope they score again. Big up to Alien Red Devil, bro. Hope you're well, buddy. Underestimate United at your own peril, 100%. United did try to give Kambala a contract, but he refused. Yeah, I think he just wanted to get more game time, and he was promised to be a starter at Villarreal. You know what, guys? If you want, I will do some watch-alongs with Villarreal this season. So we could, if you want to watch at Kwambala, I will do the watch-alongs, guys. Just let me know in the comments on the community page. Just jump in on the community page and just say, do the Villarreal watch-along. We want to see Kwambala. And I will do it, bro. Big up to you guys. Get Leverkusen one. Actually, I think there's a nice player called Anton Stack that we could look at. He plays at Mainz. He's going to be something like 50 million euros. I think he's better than Sanderberg, guys. Maybe we should be looking at him. Check it out if you know. Yeah, Vardy is good, but the guy is like 29 or something, or 30. Could be older, bro. But, bro, he chugs 2 Red Bulls, and he's got the wings. He has got the wings. Guys, let's bring in this last report. Let's talk about this guy who everyone is saying is a possible backup option if we don't get Ugarte. Now, Edison is a very good player, similar profile. It's one of the deals that you can possibly take it with a pinch of salt because he carries that similar profile to Ugarte, although he is 2 years older than Ugarte. The price for him, however, is still around the same price as Manuel Ugarte, somewhere in the region of 60 million euros. So I won't take it lightly that this is a deal or really an option. It's whether or not Atalanta is going to take a payment plan from Manchester United. It's not necessarily a cheaper deal as they both clubs want 60 million for each player. So at the end of the day, I'm just going to leave that right there for you guys to think about it. What are your thoughts in the comments? Let me know. If you're watching in the non-live section, leave your thoughts in the comments. I will reply. I always reply. And let me know what you're thinking. Smash a like, subscribe, share it around, guys, because this is the update that I have for you guys. I'm not going to bring you any exigent news irresponsibly. There's no actual other real information coming out right now. It's just, yeah, bro, 35 or 36. Whoo! That guy's got an engine for 35 or 36, bro. He's better than Ivan Toney. We are definitely in need of a left back and be done with this whole Luke Shaw crap. It seems like the guy has prioritized his international pick than United. Well, it's always been some sort of that the case with Luke Shaw. He's always available for England and not always available for Manchester United. He actually has played less games than Anthony Martial, and he's been here for a year and a half longer than Anthony Martial. It's shocking that the fan base isn't on him for his injury proneness as much as they were on Anthony Martial, to be fair. If Leacher gets injured, we are left with Deguire as CB's pacey, Well, bro, to be honest, I think there's an option for centre-back that's possibly going to come in this summer. Don't rule out Mario Hermoso. I told everyone, this guy swapped agencies so he can push a move to Manchester United over the Saudi situation. Look, it could be a deal that we have told them we will come back and revisit it in the last week of the window. We also needed to move out Lindelof. But there's another centre-back option that we have been tracking for quite some time. Now, there are 2 of them. One is Gonzalo Ignacio, and the other one is none other than Giorgio Scalvini. Now, the problem with Giorgio is he was injured right before the Euros, and he's coming back right now. He's not yet fully fit, but United is a team that buys players injured. So, guys, I wouldn't put it past us. But there's also an option coming in from Belgium. I was telling you guys about this player, Mandela Keita. He plays at the central defensive midfield role as well as a centre-back option. He is left-footed. He is 6'4", very quick and very good on the ball. He's played against Manchester City in the Champions League last season for Royal Antwerp and is an option that United is looking at. He's valued somewhere in the region of 15 million euros. So it's definitely not an expensive deal to do. It's a low-risk deal. He's a young player at 23 years old. He's going to probably come into United and be developed here. Let's see how it goes, guys. Tomorrow morning, I'm coming to you with some bright and snappy updates. I think there's going to be some movements and shakes in the morning. We're going to hear some here we goes and some terms agreed. This week is going to be a week of transfer flurries. I'm guaranteeing you now, Manchester United is aggressive in the window, and we're going to get the business done. And I would like to thank you all for joining me and all the support. 26 likes, 48 watching. Guys, could we get to 50? Please, could we get to 50 likes before I close the show? That would be so amazing. Thank you so much, guys. I would like you to smash those likes. Help the channel grow. It will mean a lot to me and a lot to the community. And if you're not joining, it's okay, but share it around. Let some others come and join. And if you're part of other communities, that's okay. You can still come and chat in mine. We have no problem. I'm friends with Pig. I'm friends with the MUFC Realist crew, with the Football Power Hour crew, with the Reckless Delegate crew. We all one big happy Man United family at the end of the day, guys. So you can come in, whether you're not a Manchester United fan or not, you're a football fan, come enjoy the show, guys, because we're going to be covering Premier League as well as Champions League and Europa League as well this season. Alien, watch this space. Trust me when I tell you this. I told you that Euro was coming. Trust me on the Hermoso space, bro. I think we're going to bring that guy in. He is a very, very good experience option, and I think partner in Euro is the exact reason why we're going to bring him in. Big up to you guys, Elite Baller. Big up to you, Irfan Devro. Big up to you, Box. It's going to be very interesting to see how these deals go. Alien, my brother, hope you have a great night. Big up to you, Rajat. Hope you're well. Big up to you, Coing Nitson. Thanks for coming in, brother. Big up to Kazimia as well. Big up to Yali Malmin. Always here, the stat man. We will be back. We got lots of things to do this season, bro, and we're going to grow. We're going to grow so big, people aren't going to know until it hits them. Big up to everyone coming in. Thank you so much for coming in tonight and supporting the show. Big up to you, Jeff Steele, as well. Big up to Adebi Oyemi as well. Big up to all of you guys. And if I didn't say your name, don't mean I don't show you love. Big up to you, and thank you so much for always supporting the journey of this channel on the road to 1K. Let's get there, guys. Keep sharing, keep liking, and keep joining your boy, Mark and MUFC fan. We'll be back in the morning to bring you more updates. It's been a good show. Hope you guys have a great night, and big up to you guys.